Hey, it's the Empire, Geobox Empire, back for boxing. Nah, man, you guys seen the pictures, man. This is a pretty recent post from Dillian Whyte, man. Him running, and it's shocking because he looks like he lost a lot of weight, man. A lot of weight. So much so that he looks like a whole nother fighter. Now, if you guys didn't know, man, I haven't been checking out Dillian Whyte for a while, but he posted this in May 3rd to be exact, and he's looking leaner than ever, man. And it's a really big deal because I've been seeing Dillian Whyte really fat lately, and thank God this pandemic happened. I know it sounds awful, but you know, Dillian Whyte was lifting a lot of weights. He was getting swole, but he was getting fat at the same time, right? He was doing stagnant machine workouts and doing deadlifts probably, and then all the stationary workouts you do at the gym, right? Now that the gyms are closed, he can't do any of those workouts anymore. He's doing road work, he's doing sit-ups, he's moving around without using conventional weights, which slows you down in sports boxing if you don't know what you're doing, right? Now this is really good, man. It reminds me of the pre-Dillian Whyte. It reminds me of the Dillian Whyte Anthony Joshua 1 fight. Even though he lost that fight, I thought those were one of the best performances from Dillian Whyte. He was boxing, he was moving, he was using his jab, he was throwing combinations, and he was extremely dangerous. So much dangerous so that he caught Anthony Joshua first with that left hook, right? The only reason why he lost that fight is because apparently his shoulder went out or something like that. But really, he just he used all of his energy right away after he hurt Anthony Joshua. Couldn't really land a punch. Instead of throwing headshots, he should have threw some body shots because he has some pretty good body punching, right? But this is a really big deal. Now, Dillian Whyte, man, from what I know at least, I know for sure he's set to face Alexander Povetkin. And Eddie Hearn is notorious for, if you're not Anthony Joshua, he's known for not paying his opponents the amount of money they ask for. So if this goes to purse bid, there's no doubt in my mind that Alexander Povetkin, his promoter, is a billionaire. Facts. If this goes to purse bid, Eddie Hearn's gonna lose that purse bid. And what do you want to do? I mean, if you're Alexander Povetkin, would you want to fight in the UK and have the judges against you, have the ref against you, have the crowd against you, or would you have it in Russia? You know, my guess is they're gonna have it in Russia. So there's a really good chance that Dillian Whyte will be traveling outside of Britain for this fight, and it will most likely be Russia. And I know I said earlier where it will most likely be, of course not the UK. The reason why I won't be in the UK is not just because Eddie Hearn will lose the purse bid, but the fact is, Eddie Hearn was talking about how there will be no sporting events in the UK just because of this coronavirus, right? And I didn't hear anything bad from Russia yet about this COVID-19 thing, and this fight can easily happen in Russia. So that being said, man, there's a good chance that Dillian Whyte could be fighting in Russia for this fight, and he's gonna have to come in the shape of his life because he's fighting a monster over there, a monster. And with all these things happening right now, I mean, I heard this one boxing expert talk about it, Richard Dwyer. He talked about this COVID-19 thing is so bad that can VIDA test internationally? There's a slim chance that, or there's a good chance that maybe they won't be so strenuous in their testing because with this whole epidemic happening. If Dillian Whyte happens to fight this year, Alexander Povetkin could be on that juice. We already know he got caught once for PED. I think it was clenbuterol. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's some kind of PED use. There's a good chance he can be popped again. There's a good chance that it can easily happen. So I'm guessing that Alexander Povetkin is going to come in some shape we've never seen him in before. That's not really possible for a man his age. At least not him, because if you look at Alexander Povetkin's career, after he got caught, he never looked like he looked pre-Alexander Povetkin before he got caught. There's some times where I see Alexander Povetkin with like 8-pack. That's before he got caught, and then after that, he didn't look the same, right? So I think we're going to see a whole nother Alexander Povetkin. Dillian Whyte knows that. Furthermore, Alexander Povetkin is actually a pretty good fighter, right? The Michael Hunter fight was an extremely competitive fight. Michael Hunter was doing good when he was hyper aggressive and throwing all everything but the kitchen sink at Alexander Povetkin. But Alexander Povetkin he's just cat quick on the counters. He timed him really well. He's using some really veteran veteran moves and Michael Hunter, the younger fighter. So Alexander still really has it, man. He's really a good fighter, and we're gonna see how this whole thing plays out. But yeah, man, this is gonna be really exciting, man. I'm really excited for Dillian Whyte. Weight loss is incredible. Everyone is really on their P's and Q's because Dillian Whyte was talking trash to everyone right now. He was talking trash to Andy Ruiz. He's talking trash to his nemesis, Deontay Wilder. I mean, he's talking trash to any and all fighters. So I'm still excited, even to Tyson Fury. He's talking trash about Tyson Fury too. This guy, you know, Dillian Whyte's not afraid of nobody. You know, I like the guy when he travels out. This definitely would be his most competitive fight internationally, right? When he fought in America, he fought some bum. I forgot the guy's name. I don't even remember his name. Right, he fought some nobody. So this would definitely be the biggest name of his career. This is really career defining, right? Like I said, he fought big names, but they're in the UK. It's different when you travel. It's different. It's different when the crowd's against you. It's different when the refs is against you. It's different with the announcers against you. It's a different vibe. So we'll see if Dillian Whyte can overcome. And you know, he's one of my favorite fighters. I think he needs to develop that right hand a little more. Right hand's a little sloppy. Right hand's a little. No, this is not strong as it could be. It's not strong as it could be. You know, if you're a heavyweight fighter, you can hit someone with a clean straight right, they should be out. You know, Dillian Whyte can hit you with a clean straight right and you'd be good. You know what I mean? I haven't seen one highlight of Dillian Whyte hitting a guy with a straight right and him being out. But nevertheless, still one of my favorite fighters. We're going to see how this full thing plays out with Alexander Povetkin and Dillian Whyte, man. Let me know how you guys feel about Dillian Whyte's weight loss, though. Shocking stuff. Like, comment, subscribe. This is the Empire. Geoboxing Empire. Peace.